Hi, this is Mrs. Coaster. Today I'm going to show you how to do some simple maintenance tasks if you have a Windows XP operating system. I know our book goes through Windows 7, how to do maintenance on that, but a lot of us still have the old Windows XP system. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to install programs that you're not using anymore. First you go to Start, then you're going to go to your Control Panel. You're going to add or remove programs. And what it's doing now is populating all your programs on your hard drive. And this could take several minutes depending on how big your hard drive is and how many programs you have on. Okay, my list has come up. Next thing you want to do is start going down your programs and seeing, is there something there you haven't used in a while? Oh, you even forgot about it. And once again, this could take a while because you have to really decide, when the last time you used it, do you still want it? But this is a good way to get rid of a good size piece of data off your hard drive because our programs do take up quite a bit of space on the hard drive. And I have this one here. This one I did delete, and for some strange reason, not all of it deleted. So I'm just going to show you the steps and how you would go about it. What you do is you'll highlight it, and then just hit Change or Remove. And once again, it'll ask you, are you sure you want to delete this program? And you would say yes. And it could take a while for it to uninstall, and once it does, it just goes away. The list will come up, and that program will no longer be there. As I said, this is a good way to get rid of a lot of information at one time and free up a good size piece of space on your hard drive as well. So I hope this has helped you, and we'll be talking in a couple minutes about how to do some more maintenance. The next thing I want to show you is how to do error checking and defragmentation, and how to check the internet, how to get rid of cookies. So how do we do that? Well, first we're going to go to Start. We're going to go to My Computer. We're going to right-click on my hard drive or on your hard drive, which is your C drive, and we're going to go to Properties. And this box comes up, and it shows you how much free space you have and how much use space you have. As you can see, my use space is 96 gigs and my free space is 31. So this is good information to know in case you want to add more programs to your hard drive. Say that you want a new game to put onto your computer, and on the box it says you need 10 gigs of space on your hard drive. Well, this is where you would come to find out that information. The next thing to do is error checking. It's also called check disk. And once again, when you open it up, you're going to see you have options. And the first one is automatically fix system errors. In other words, just the errors, not your volume errors, which if you don't understand it, that's all right. Just know that you just want to check for errors. And what it'll do, it's going to check for errors and it'll fix it, but it's not going to scan the volume for bad sectors. Scan for and attempt recovery of bad sectors. This is the one you would use if you want to repair and recover the bad sectors, and the information within those bad sectors will be recovered as well if it possibly can be done. So I want to show you that. So once again, automatically fix system errors. It's going to repair errors, but it's not going to look for the bad sectors. Scan for and attempt recovery of bad sectors. It's going to repair errors, but it's also going to look for those bad errors and recover any readable material there or any information that's in those sectors. So I just wanted to show you how to do that. The next thing is defragmentation. And this is actually a two-part process. The first one goes quickly. What you would do is you select your hard drive and hit Analyze. I'll do that. And what it does, it analyzes how much space you can free up for you on your hard drive. And it's also going to recommend whether you should defrag or not. And what defragmentation does, it compacts everything. You have information scattered all over your hard drive, and what it's going to compact them together. It's going to get rid of the white space and put information in there. So this is a good thing, because what that's going to do is make your computer run faster, and we all want to have a faster running computer. And I got this report saying I should defrag my hard drive. Well, I'm not going to do that, because defragmentation can take a long time. I'm talking hours. And I'll give you a bit of advice. If you've never defragged your hard drive, I would do it either when you're going to work, come in, analyze, and then defrag. Got to keep your computer on though. Or when you're going to bed, or at a time when people aren't going to be on the computer, because it'll take hours. So that's a bit of advice, and that's how you do a defragmentation. The last thing I want to show you, and we'll close down here. Now we're going to go back to our control panel. We're going to go to the Security Center. And what I want to show you here is your internet options. And this shows you your security, but what I'm interested in showing you is the browsing history. Every time you go on to a website, you're downloading temporary files, cookies, and other web information. And this takes up room on your hard drive. Once again, it's stuff you don't need. The temporary files you don't need, and if you keep going back, you're just going to be adding more and more files to your hard drive. And it's a good thing to clear them out every once in a while. Also, you could delete your browsing history, and if you check this, it would do it when you exit. Another thing that when you click on delete here, if you have any passwords saved, say you have a site and you have your username and password, you type in your username and your password pops up because you have asked for Internet Explorer or whatever your internet provider is or program is. You said, yeah, please save it so I don't have to remember it. It will delete those as well, and you'll have to go back in and put your passwords in again. So I just want to warn you about that. If you do that, you're going to lose those passwords. But this is a good way also if you don't want websites tracking you, because there's good cookies and bad cookies. And cookies are just bits of information that are needed to either run the site, or they also could be tracking you. Marketers like to track consumers. What are they buying? What websites they're going to? So cookies could be good or bad. But anyhow, you should delete them. It'll make your computer more efficient, because the temporary files could be volumes of files, and we really don't need all those. It's just taking up space on our hard drive. So this is where you would do that. And I just wanted to show you that in case you ever wanted to delete your browsing history, or you want to delete your cookies, or sometimes when you go onto a program that says you should close down and delete any information that has been downloaded off the internet. And this is where you would do that. They're talking about the temporary files and the cookies and other web information. So I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions at all, please contact me, ask me in class, or send me an email anyway, and I'll be glad to answer any questions. And I hope this little video has been helpful to you, and just trying to help you make your computer last a little bit longer and run more efficiently. Thank you.